Continue exercise 9.3. Question number question number 15. We have given a GP with A equals to 729. The first term of GP. First term of GP is 729. And the seventh term is 64. Seventh term A7 equals to 64. And we have to calculate S7, sum of 7 terms of a GP. S7 we have calculated. The first term of a GP is 729. The seventh term of a GP is 64. So A7 equals to 64. A7 equals to 64. A7 means A into R raised to the power 7 minus 1 equals to 64. And the value of A is 729 into R raised to the power 6 equals to 64. Then R raised to the power 6 equals to 64 upon 729. Make the factor of 64 and 729. So 64 is written as 2 raised to the power 6. And 729 is written as 3 raised to the power 6. So R raised to the power 6 equals to 2 by 3 raised to the power 6. 6 gets cancelled. And we get the value of R. The value of R of GP is 2 by 3. The value of R of the given GP comes to 2 by 3. Then we have to find the sum of first 7 terms. S7, the formula for S7. Here the common ratio is less than 1. The value of R common ratio is less than 1. So we use the formula A into 1 minus R raised to the power n upon 1 minus R. The value of A is 729. 1 minus the value of R common ratio is 2 by 3 raised to the power n. The value of n is 7 because we have to find the 7th term. Sum of 7 terms. 1 minus R. 1 minus 2 by 3. 729 upon 1 minus 2 by 3. This is 1 by 3. And 1 minus 2 by 3 raised to the power 7. This becomes 729 into 3 and 1 minus 2 raised to the power 7. 2 raised to the power 6 was 64 and 2 raised to the power 7 is 128 and 3 raised to the power 6 was 729. So 3 raised to the power 7 will be 380 2187. 3 raised to the power 7 will be 2187. Then we solve by taking LCM. 729 into 3 and 2187 minus 128 upon 2187. This is also 2187 cancelled, and we get the result. 2059. Sum of first 7 terms S7 equals to 2059. Now question number 16. Find a GP for which sum of the first two terms is -4. Sum of first two terms A1 plus A2 equals to -4. Sum of first two terms means A1 plus A2 equals to -4, and the fifth term is 4 times the third term. The fifth term is equals to 4 times the third term. Sum of first two terms is -4, and the fifth term is 4 times the third term. So from first A1, first term of GP is given by A, and second term of GP is given by AR. So A plus AR equals to -4. From these two terms, A is common. So we get 1 plus R equals to -4. Made it third number equation. And we have to find the GP. GP we have to calculate. Find GP. Find GP. Now from equation number second, fifth term is given by A into R raised to the power 5 minus 1. 4 into third term is given by A into R raised to the power 3 minus 1. So A into R raised to the power 4 equals to 4 into A into R raised to the power 2. A gets cancelled, and R square and R4 cancelled. It comes R square equals to 4, and R equals to plus minus 2. We get the value of common ratio R equals to plus minus 2. Now when R equals to 2, then R equals to 2, then from first, then from third, A into 1 plus R, A into 1 plus R, the value of R is 2, equals to minus 4, and 3A equals to minus 4, and the value of A equals to minus 4 by 2. So when R equals to 2, the value of A comes to be minus 4 by 2. Now GP. GP is given by A, AR, AR square, AR cube, dash dash. Put the value of A and R. A is minus 4 by 3. Now A into R. So minus 4 by 3 into 2. A into R square minus 4 by 3 into 2 the square. A R cube minus 4 by 3 into 2 raised to the power 3. So we get minus 4 by 3, minus 8 by 3, minus 16 by 3, and minus 32 by 3. Dash dash. And when we take R equals to minus 2, when R equals to minus 2, then from third, put the value of R equals to minus 2, then A into 1 minus 2 equals to minus 4, and minus A equals to minus 4, and the value of A comes to be 4. So when R equals to minus 2, then A equals to 4, and then GP is given by A, AR, AR square, AR cube, dash dash. Now again put the value of A at R. So the value of A 4, A into R, 4 into minus 2, 4 into minus 2, the whole square. Then 4 into minus 2, the whole cube. So we get the GP 4 minus 8 minus 16 plus 4 into 4, 16, then minus 32 dash dash. So these are the two GPs. Minus 4 by 3, minus 8 by 3, minus 16 by 3, minus 32 by 3, and the second is 4 minus 8, 16, and minus 39. So these are the GPs. Question number 70. If the 4th, 10th and 16th term of the GP are x, y and z, 4th term of a GP, A4 equals to x, 10th term is y, A10 equals to y, and 16th term is z, A16 equals to z. We have given 4th term, 10th term and 16th term. Then prove that x, y, z are in G. X, y, z are in GP. It means y by x equals to z by y. And this implies y square equals to x into z. So if we prove that y square equals to x into z, it means x, y, z are in GP. So 4th term of a GP is given by a into r raised to the power 4 minus 1 equals to x. That is a into r raised to the power 3 equals to x. 10th term means a into r raised to the power n minus 1 equals to 1, and a into r raised to the power n equals to 1. Then 16th term means a into r raised to the power 16 minus 1 equals to z. That is a into r raised to the power 15 equals to z. Now multiply first and third. So a into r cube multiplied by third a into r raised to the power 15 equals to x into z. A into a is written as a square, and r raised to the power 3 into r raised to the power 15 is written as r raised to the power be added 15 plus 3 18 equals to x into z. This can be written as a r square a r raised to the power 9 the whole square equals to x z, and a into r raised to the power 9 is written as 1. So y square equals to x. So this implies x, y, z are in G. This we had to prove. So see once again, fourth term was given x, 10th term was y, and 16th term was z. And we had to prove that x, y, z are in GP. X, y, z are in GP. It means y square equals to xz. So fourth term of a GP means a into r raised to the power 4 minus 1 equals to x. A into r cube equals to x. 10th term is y means a into r raised to the power 10 minus 1 equals to y, means a into r raised to the power n equals to y. 16th term is z. So a into r raised to the power 16 minus 1 equals to z. So a into r raised to the power 15 equals to z. Multiply first and third. So a multiplied by a square, r cube into r15, r18 equals to RHS x into z. A square r raised to the power 18 is written as a into r raised to the power 9 the whole square equals to xz. And this can be written as y square because y equals to a into r raised to the power. So y square equals to xz. It means x, y, z are in G. X, y, z are in G. Question number 18. Find the sum to n terms. Find the sum to n terms. Sm equals to 8 plus 88 plus 888. 8 plus 88 plus 888 plus 4 times of 8 plus dash dash up to n terms. So from all these terms we take 8 as common. Then we get 1 plus 11 plus triple 1 plus 4 times of 1 up to n terms. From whole terms we have taken 8 as common. Now multiply and divide by 9. Multiply and divide. By 9. So this becomes 8 by 9. We have divided the whole term by 9. Now multiply the whole term by 9. So 9 into 1. We get 9 plus 11 into 9, 99 plus triple 9 plus 4 times of 9 plus dash dash up to n terms. Now 8 by 9 as it is, this 9 can be written as 10 minus 1. 99 is written as 10 the square minus 1. Triple 9 is written as 10 cube minus 1. 4 times of 9 is written as 10 raised to the power 4 minus 1 plus up to n terms. Now we separate the terms containing 10 and the terms containing 1. We separate these two terms. So 8 by 9, 10 plus 10 square plus 10 cube plus 10 raised to the power 4 plus dash dash up to n terms. And from minus 1, minus 1, minus 1, we take minus as common. So 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to n terms. This is the sequence of GP. So 8 by 9. We find the sum of n terms of a GP, which first term is 10. The value of A is 10. And common ratio R is also 10. 100 divided by 10. And R is greater than 1. So we use the formula A into R raised to the power n minus 1 upon R minus 1. And minus 1 plus 1 plus 1 up to n terms. It becomes n. Up to n terms. N multiplied by 1. We get n. Now put the value of A and R. So 10 into 10 raised to the power n minus 1 upon 10 minus 1, 9 minus n. We separate these two terms. So 8 by 9 multiplied by 10 by 9 and 10 raised to the power n minus 1 plus minus minus 8 by 9 n. So 8 into 10, 80 upon 9 into 9, 81. 10 raised to the power n minus 1 minus 8 by 9 n. So this is the sum to n terms of given G. 80 by 81, 10 raised to the power n minus 1 minus 8 by 9 n. This is the sum to 8 terms of GP. Now question number 19. Find the sum of the products of the corresponding terms of the sequence 2, 4, 8, 16, 32 and 128. There are two sequences we have given 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32. This is the one sequence and another sequence is given 128, 32, 128, 32, then 8, 8, 2, 2, 1 by 2. So we have to find the sum of the product of the corresponding terms. So 2 into 128, 2 into 128 plus 4 into 32 plus 8 into 8 plus 16 into 2 plus 32 into 1 by 2. So 128 into 2, it becomes 256. 32 into 4, 128 plus 64 plus 32 and plus 16. We have to find the sum. So this is GP, whose first term A is 256 and common ratio R is 128 by 256. That is 1 by 2. And the number of terms is 5. So find the sum to 5 terms, S5. A into R is less than 1. So 1 minus R is to the power n upon 1 minus R. The value of A is 256. 1 minus the value of R is 1 by 2 raised to the power n means 5 upon 1 minus R. 1 minus 1 by 2. Then 256 upon 1 minus 1 by 2. This is 1 by 2. And 1 minus 1 by 2 raised to the power 5. That is 32. So this becomes 256 into 2, 512. Taking LCM 32, we get 32 minus 5. So 512 into 31 upon 32. Sixteen 2 ja 32 and 256. 8 2 ja 16, 128 and 16 8 ja 128. So 16 into 31. 31 multiplied by 16. 496. The result is 496.